because we're gonna get into it and we're gonna have a podcast. Oh my god.
That's the wrong Twitter. Hang
on. That's not my Twitter. Oh, shit. Speaking of podcasting, I need to turn the volume down on my mic. So we don't get interrupted. God, I can't wait for my sex day tomorrow. My fucking Avengers shit.
You know that's on.
That's on
the stream.
Who cares? Nobody listens to shit. My wife doesn't listen to it. She's having fun having sex on her own. How'd you take so long, Dan?
Well, I'm doing it on several accounts.
Let me know when we're ready and I will start this shit.
Yeah, okay. Let me just find that tweet that I just sent.
Actually, no, it's your week to start, so you get to start the podcast.
Yes, it is. Okay, that will do. Okay, let me just get the show notes in the right place. Okay. And the chat can go there. That's not the right web browser, for fuck's sake. Too many web browsers.
Do it, Dan. Let's start this shit.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
Greetings, guys, girls, and guildies, and welcome to episode 215 of The Gamesmen. The Gamesmen are here to play roles, and I'm playing the role of your host this week. My name is Dan, hardly Dan Knappman, and with us, as ever, is Gary Amrus89 Lever. How are you doing, sir?
I am wonderful. I'm as good as I can be.
Super.
I'm super. Thanks for asking. I guess, yeah, let's just get into this week. So, I got hired for a job. I start my job next week. I had my last day at this job yesterday, and I am super fucking happy. It's so great. And my boss offered me, if I wanted to have money on the side, he offered me $40 an hour to do it. And I'm like, I might do that. That's a lot of money. So I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. So I may have extra money coming in with the money I'm going to be making from my new company. So I'm like, yes, everything is working fine. But yeah, shit happens. Had a horrible fight with Courtney yesterday. It wasn't great. Blah, 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 blah. But, we're not going to talk about that because, she left me. Whatever. Fuck her. That's all I can really say. So, yeah, like, my life has been going pretty good lately. I love it. And cool. Rogue got his job. Speaking of Rogue, so Rogue got his job. Rogue gets into his truck, and somebody closes the door on his truck and fucking shatters the glass. Yeah, the person shattered the glass on his window, and like he had to drive back to PA and get it fixed and all this stuff. So, I mean, he's not making money and stuff because they have to fix fucking truck first. But I mean, it's just.
Well, fun. I spoke to him earlier today, and he's on his first load.
So. Oh, he is? I
Yeah.
swear I spoke to him earlier today, and he didn't. He didn't say that. All right, so good, good on him. I'll talk to him later. Um, but yeah, my life is spectacular right now. It is amazing. So Dan, how is your I can't walk in a straight line life going right now?
Yeah, I've pretty much got rid of the cold I had.
That's
That's
good.
feeling fine from that. But yeah, my labyrinthitis has come back, so I'm really quite dizzy again. In fact, I nearly fell over feeding the fish the other day when I came home. So that's not so good. Um, but I did just find some medication that sort of helps a little bit.
That's good.
Doesn't really. But yeah, my week has been mainly spent in bed because I've been feeling rough. Um, yeah, so I've watched a fair few bits, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's another thing
that's
I didn't
about it.
even mention. So yeah, mention your watching things, and then I will mention mine.
Okay, well, I've been watching the Penny Dreadfuls. Still enjoying that. Um, they are going to. That's all gone vampire-y. They're hunting down the head vampire. Um, I couldn't remember what Control Paste was then. Control V. Um, what else? Wild Wild Country, which is all about occults that we've been listening about. Well, yeah, that's been on our podcast that we've been listening to. Um, it's all about. I can't remember the name of the guy, um, and that's somewhat annoying because it's his cult. Uh, so let's see what I can find now. Yeah, it's about this guru who decided to build a utopian city in the Oregon desert. Um,
You're not talking
and
about Franklin Jones, are you?
no, this is
Shit, I'm putting.
uh, I can't remember his name. It's really going to bug me now. Um,
It bugs me that you don't know what it is.
yeah, there's only a few episodes, and it's really annoying because they make a
Well,
terrible mistake with their subtitles because none of them are in. They're all in white, and if they just had them all in white but outlined in black, then I'd be able to read what they say over the light
well,
parts of
why
the.
don't you look it up while maybe I'm talking about stuff and we can figure out who it is. So,
Well, yeah, I'm just about to basically his name was Bhagwan Shri Ranjesh. I don't know, a
okay.
spiritual teacher and mystic. And yeah, they bought this farm in Oregon, saying they just wanted to farm it, and yeah, I'm not going to spoil it too much if people don't know the story of Ranjit Shupram's story because it's quite interesting what they do. But yeah, he's got Rolls Royces. Everyone kind of dresses in the same color, like burgundy, red color,
Hmm.
and yeah, it's 1 hour episodes, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's well worth listening to. The podcast, Cults podcast that went over it, and watching on Netflix. Um, Apart from the problem with the subtitles, they really should have outlined the subtitles in black because then you can read them against any background.
Right.
But but no, they didn't. So there were times I was lying in bed, I was like, I can't read that.
And
I
that's the
haven't
one
got
he
my glasses
says,
on.
Wild Wild Country?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because I'll have to
well
check it
worth
out.
checking out. Um, yeah, I finished Lost in Space the other week, so that must be you.
Yes.
Bit of The Alienist. Been watching that. Um, it's not bad. I'm quite
I
enjoying it.
liked it. I really did like it.
I probably need to watch a few more episodes to get into it,
How many
but
did you get into?
I think I've only seen like 3 or 4.
Okay, so I mean, it for me it just kept getting better, and I really enjoyed it. So I mean, I enjoy everything. That's why whenever somebody puts up a hate tweet about something, like I'm like, I liked it. Um, but yeah, no, it does get better and stuff. It
What?
just gets more interesting. Maybe not better, but it gets interesting. That's what I
I've had a
like.
weird afternoon, and I said I'd give him a shout out. I've been watching this guy paint his body all afternoon, turning himself into Spawn
Okay, did you
character.
did you see the
Not
Spawn googly eyes thing?
no, I
Oh
didn't.
my god, you need to see that. I fucking lost my shit. It was so fucking good. Oh god. Yeah, you need to watch that. Just type in Spawn Googly Eyes, I'm sure you're gonna find it.
Okay, I will do. Um,
It's so good. Fuck.
Nimble Pixel is the person that was doing the body painting. He's done some really quite. Considering he's only been doing it for a few months, it's really good. So yeah, if you're into that, he's yeah, Nimble Pixel on on Twitter and Twitch. I don't know where else,
Hmm.
but yeah, he was doing. Hello. That is sorry.
Oh, hey, get another
Uh,
podcast. That is GA Trucker
yes, yes. How are you doing,
or
sir? Thank you for.
Antonio. Let's say Antonio because we know who
Yeah.
he is. What's up, sir? You have long hair.
Um,
I saw it in the Veteran Gamers meetup. Jesus Christ, it's getting long.
yeah, I think that's about it for what I've watched. It's been a fairly lackluster week. I've been feeling so tired. I've been sleeping a lot.
All
So
right, well, let me go into mine real quick. So I watched Psycho for the first time, and that's
awesome. Now you can watch Bates Motel.
yes. Speaking of just Psycho, like it's a really good film even today. Like it is really
Yeah, of course
fucking
it is.
good, and the music is fucking stuck in my head. I can't get over it.
And
Uh,
you imagine far. It's all about imagining. Um, wow, he's just finished. Antonio's just finished a 3-hour editing stream. Um,
that sucks.
wow. Oh, that's cool. He's going to cut his hair and donate it to a wig charity.
Oh well, okay. Keep growing your hair then. I have
I
no
could
problem
probably
with it.
donate my facial hair to a Merkin charity. Um,
It's not that.
uh,
It's not that long, Dan. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. It's
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 not
pretty
that
long.
long. It's not as long as hair gets. People that grow up for fucking like 7 years and or whatever.
Yeah, but a merkin is a pubic wig. It's long enough for a pubic wig.
Do people buy pubic wigs?
Well, I expect so, since they have a name.
Oh my god. Alright, well, let's keep moving on here. So yeah, Psycho was very good. I really enjoyed it. The second season of Handmaid's Tale came out, and holy fuck! The first episode is so brutal. It's insane. Like, just the shit that they do is insane, and I love it. It's great. Like, it's really good. And the second episode I just watched today is really good. I am really enjoying Handmaid's Tale. So, if you haven't watched first season, watch it, and then watch the second season that's coming out now. And yeah, it's really good. I can't praise it enough. It's just amazing. Just fucking watch it. And then the other thing I need to bring out is the Secret History of Hollywood, the podcast.
Yeah, there's
I
finally.
Yeah,
Got a
and
new episode.
yeah, I mean, I hate that it takes so long, but god damn, that guy's voice is fucking sexy as shit. Like, I love to listen to him talk. Like,
Yeah, he's got a.
he's
It's
got
also
the perfect voice. Like, just
yeah,
how he says shit.
but you can fall asleep to his voice as well,
Oh
though.
yeah.
If you're
No,
feeling
if you're
tired,
listening to that
you'd
fucking
stop for a bit.
podcast at night, yeah, you're falling asleep. But then you're fucking falling asleep to this guy's voice, and you're probably gonna be fucking dreaming about that voice all night because it's so good. I can't believe how. Oh, like. I'm not gay, but man, that voice would turn me on. I love it. Actually, I know a couple gay people, so I should like make them listen to it and be like, "Dude, I let him fuck me in the ass." But oh my god, I love just I love his pot or I guess it's a podcast or whatever, but I love the stuff that, he does, um, his Attaboy podcast and stuff. And, yeah, he keeps bringing out these secret history of, Hollywood things. And it's just telling you about shit that you would never know if you didn't look it up. And I love it. And it's so good. So, yeah, that's really, I mean, that's my week. So, yes, I listened to a guy talking and me getting excited at work because it's so good. But Dan, why don't you let people know what we're about to do next? That I'm about to start talking again.
Yeah. Next up is what we've been playing this week. So, yeah, what have you been playing this week?
Alright, well, I have been playing Monster Hunter World, of course. But I got to help my friend Stacy. And, so, it's funny. She was on she was on a hotspot connection for that on the Xbox of her boyfriend. And, we went to finally do a goddamn mission, and she fucking dropped out as soon as she got into the fucking thing where I could join, so I couldn't help her, and she died, and it didn't work out. But yeah, like, I helped her out during the day. I helped her do a couple different things before all that happened, because she's looking at getting different stuff or getting better equipment or, whatever. So I helped her with that. I played with, the normals on the PS4 and everything. Um, so that's one thing I did. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, played a little bit more of that. Didn't do much more. I'll definitely leave that for last. Far Cry 5, I've been playing with American Dan and just doing extra stuff. Just going through it, doing things, and completing missions. Like, I completed the game, and now we're just kind of playing that. And we did do a little bit of Wildlands, Tom Clancy's Wildlands, and that was, we had some fun on that. We only played for a little bit, but yeah, so we did that. And the last thing I need to bring up, which Dan and I have both played, so this is going to tie it in, is Detroit Become Human. We did the demo. And, I liked it. I liked the demo. I liked the, searching everything and trying to work out what's going to go on. Dan fucked up. I did it, I guess, right? I don't know if there's a better way to do it than what I did. Maybe there's a way the android lives. I don't know.
Yeah, I did it two ways. For some reason, it's still saying Uncharted: The Lost Legacy on Switch, which I'm trying to sort out.
Oh shit! I didn't change that. Fuck! I forgot. Yeah, that's my bad. Well, talk. How
Um,
about I do it while you're talking about this?
okay, yeah. Um, so yeah, I played some. I played it as well, and I streamed it. There was a really annoying glitch in my system. I don't know why. No one told me it, but the audio kept like stopping every now and then. No one mentioned a word, so that sucked. Um, but yeah, if you want to see what it looks like, you can just watch that, and it's pretty cool. Loads of decisions to make. In the demo, there's a girl that's been well, there's a girl that's being held hostage by a rogue android, basically, that's gone wrong. He found out that they were going to replace him for a newer model, and he basically kills the family and then stands on the edge of the rooftop with a gun to the girl's head, and you have to talk him down and save the girl. The first time I did it, the robot got shot by snipers. The second time I did it, he decided to lean backwards and fall, and I pressed what would be X on the Xbox controller, but is definitely not X on the PlayStation controller, and so she died.
Good job, Dan.
And yeah, then I thought, you know what, that'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, so yeah, I gave up on that. It looks really nice. In fact, it looks stunning on the PS4. I don't know what it looks like in 4K or anything, because I don't have a 4K screen.
It looks
It's
good
even
in
need for a
standard
4K
definition,
screen.
so it's definitely gonna look good in 4K. So that's all people really need to know.
Although it will take longer to load in 4K because you've got bigger assets to load.
Yeah, fuck you
Um,
guys with 4K shit. Or a PS4 Pro because I have a 4K TV, so.
a bit more Assassin's Creed Origins. I've not got very far than that. I'm level 20 something. There's still tons more of the map to explore.
I just
It's
find it
actually
so weird that you have, it's like, it's an RPG, just like you level up. Do you put points in the skills or do anything like that? You
yeah.
take skills. Okay, so yeah, it became. Well, actually, I kind of like that, like the fact that you have to gain things. So that appeases me.
Yeah, the problem is it feels a bit daunting. That map is so big and there's so much stuff to do. It's just I'm really not sure if I'm ever going to complete it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, well, that's
Um,
that's a normal for you.
a bit more PUBG. You played some earlier today with
Yeah, well, not even earlier
Mr.
today. Very recently, before we started this
Yeah,
podcast.
with Rory, aka Mr. Big Potatoes.
Yes, and that guy, I
Um,
love his voice. I love that guy. He's a very nice guy.
yeah, he's a good chap.
Yeah. So
And I started Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Um, either last night or night before, can't remember. Recently, anyway, I started playing that because I thought, hang on, I haven't played that. I'm not I'm not getting on with the controls at all for some reason. Just another game. I'm kind of like, be better with a mouse and keyboard. But yeah, that is everything I've played this week. So those of you listening to the podcast are going to hear some music whilst we take a break. Those of you listening live, well, we're just going to keep on going. So,
it's funny because you keep doing this, and I always cut it out, and I just cut into the music at a point. So we need to, well, I'll school you on what we should probably do so I can
okay.
make it sound better in the podcast. But yes, let's start with the news, Dan.
Right, we're back, and it is time for the news. And the first up, I wonder if anyone can guess who created the news this week. Anyway, there are Nintendo Switch hardware exploits which cannot be patched out. These have been known for all in the last 24 hours, 48 hours. and you can use these bugs to run custom homebrew apps and games on the console. The reason why you can do this is because there's a hardware flaw in NVIDIA's Tegra X1 chip, which powers the Switch, and you can gain access to the operating system. Now, Nintendo can't patch out this hardware flaw at all. They can't. A firmware update won't do anything. The only solution is to release a new version of the console, um, which yeah, it means that they'll need to switch to a different processor to patch the bug out. Unfortunately, this article repeats the name of the same um, chip, so it's not really well written. Well done, Gamma Sutra. Well done.
Hmm.
Anyway, these exploits were revealed by Fail Overflow um, and Fusi Jelly. I don't know. Uh, Kate Temic. I don't know. A couple of hackers. Um, so yeah, you can use these to run Linux or mod the Switch into a powerful emulator. Um, and it'll probably also allow for piracy and people cheating in online games. So that'll be
Yay.
fun. Bastards.
Hmm.
What's next?
What is next is kind of what Nintendo is lining up for E3 this year. So there's going to be the well, I love that they're bringing the World Championship back. I didn't think it was going to come back, and that did. And then, well, they talked about it, I think, last year. But yeah, they're bringing the World Championship back, and they're bringing Splatoon 2 tournament back. So that's going to be June 11th to 12th. And the Super Smash Brothers tournament is going to be the 12th of June as well. And from the 12th to the 14th is going to be Treehouse Live for E3. So E3, Nintendo does some awesome shit. Like, I'm so happy with what they do. But they have a quote here says, every year we take a look at E3 and craft the best experience for our fans, regardless of whether they are attending the show or watching from afar. This is said by Doug Bowser. Oh, that's right. That reminds me of the guy that fucking got hired. His last name was Bowser, and everyone was fucking making fun of it. Nintendo of America's senior vice president sales and marketing says we expect that each of our E3 activities will give an additional boost to the already strong momentum enjoyed by Nintendo Switch. And I didn't put it in this week, but Nintendo Switch has surpassed 17 million sales this week. So they are fucking doing great.
That's pretty freaking crazy.
Yeah, they only came out a year ago. A year and 1 month ago, and they're already over 17 million. So I think the Switch is going to surpass everything in the end. I'm not going to say right now, but yes, in the end, I think Switch is going to be the handheld console, whatever hybrid thing to be there. And I guess the other thing I need to bring up, which is not in the news, is Nintendo said they're going to bring 3DS content 2019 and beyond. So that's another thing going with Nintendo. They're still going to support the 3DS. So if you have a 3DS, don't worry. Get a Switch anyway because it's fucking awesome. But Dan, go ahead. Go. What's next?
Well, what's next is Nintendo have announced that their current
Nintendo
president
all week.
and representative director Tatsumi Kimishima is going to retire from his role as head of the Japanese industry giant on the 28th of June.
Yeah. Well,
He's the fifth.
let me butt in here. he hasn't like well, okay, so as president wise goes, like he hasn't done anything. The Nintendo Directs, always start with Iwata and stuff, and this guy has not been a part of anything. And he seems too old to want to do it. I don't know. It just, I saw Iwata, so I figured the president of Nintendo would show up on every Direct, and then this guy doesn't do anything. So I'm hoping, who you're about to mention, is going to do something. So go ahead.
Yeah, well, this chap Will's basically chief financial officer of the Pokemon division, and
You have to be a part of Pokemon to be in it.
yeah, and then he was managing director. So he's not really been on the public had a public face. But the person who's going to succeed him is 46-year-old Shuntaro Furukawa. Currently holds multiple positions at Nintendo. He's been with the company for almost 25 years, and he's already a director and managing general officer. He's also general manager of the corporate planning and supervisor of the corporate analysis and admin division. Also, the president of Europe has also decided to take leave of his position. That was Surato Shibata. He's made a number of appearances on Nintendo Direct streams and headed up the European division since the year 2000. He is expected to take a new position in Japan on the company's board of directors. But yeah, that is it.
Alright, so next up for me is Rogue tried to call me. But next up in the news is Amazon Prime. I can't believe it was 4 years ago. I swear to God it was last year that they fucking raised the prices to $99 for Amazon Prime. But they're raising it to $119 an hour, so another $20 to have Amazon Prime. I'm not complaining in general because I love Amazon Prime and what they bring is so good. Just the shipping is amazing and all that shit. So
yeah, it's easy to save. If you order a lot of stuff from Amazon, it's easy to save that in a year.
yeah, and I fucking order that much from Amazon all the fucking time. So yeah,
Now, for
it works for
students,
me.
it's going up by $10 to $59 a year. So if you're a
Yes,
student,
yeah,
it's
it's going
don't
up
don't
to
worry.
50 instead of 39, right?
49.
Well, it's going up to 49.
No, it's going up from 49 to
Oh, to
59.
59. Okay. So I was looking at a different thing. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. But yeah. So I mean, fuck. I need to go back to school so I can fucking get it that cheap. But yeah. So yeah, Amazon Prime's going up. Kind of sucks. Uh, but not. I mean, yes, it sucks because we're gonna have to fucking pay more. It always sucks when you have to fucking get charged more for something, anything really. But I mean, Amazon Prime has always been good to me, at least. So it's not terrible, but I don't. I don't want to pay another $20 a year. Anyway, I mean that's it. Talk about price going up and all that shit. So Dan, what is next?
Well, it seems like it wouldn't be an episode of the Games the year 2018 without us talking about loot boxes in the news. And
Yay!
yeah, a few days ago, the Minister of Justice in Belgium, Cohen Greens, announced the results of an investigation that the country's gaming commission had conducted into video game loot boxes. And it found that the three popular games, Overwatch, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and FIFA 18, were in violation of gambling legislation. Um, Now, this is a significant finding because of the whole controversy over loot boxes that's been going for the past 6 months or so. Um, they found they're not just a form of gambling, though. Worse, they found they they're aimed at children, so it's a form of gambling that's particularly appealing to children. So the Gaming Commission of Belgium has decided that they are a form of gambling aimed at children, and the publishers in question should remove loot boxes from their games or face fines. EA and Blizzard, publishers of two of the games in question, haven't responded to requests for comments. Valve spokesperson said the company is happy to engage with the Belgian Gambling Commission and answer any questions they may have. There might be no financial incentive to buying a loot box. You don't win any money, but there's still a game of chance, said Greens. And yeah, it's basically promoting gambling towards children. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, President Trump threatened to have a look into video games after the Florida school shooting in February. He just doesn't understand video games, I think. But yeah, I think in the case of loot boxes, the Belgian government is spot on. So good for them. I don't like loot boxes.
Nobody does.
Although I do like selling the ones I get in
PUBG.
Yeah, I made £1.20 yesterday.
Oh, that's
Sold
good.
2 loot boxes for 60p each.
Alright, so I'm going to move into the last piece of news for the week. And it's a short one, because there's nothing really to say after I read this article. Nintendo is going to release the Nintendo Switch online service details next month. And probably more during E3. So we're going to find out stuff next month. We're probably going to have a Nintendo Direct going on. I'm excited, kind of, because I want to see what they're going to do with it. But, like, I think they're saying $20 a month. Like that, or not. Yeah, $20 a month, that's great. $20 a year. That's really fucking good. Maybe they may raise the price, and maybe we can get, not NES games. Maybe we can get N64, GameCube. Maybe we can get fucking, I'd rather have them raise the price and give us a month worth of, like Super Mario Galaxy or, something like that, Twilight Princess, and just awesome shit. And people will love it. People will fucking pay for getting that. I fucking know people will do that. But, yeah, so that's happening. I'm excited to finally find out what's going on. I mean, I'm excited, I'm scared, I don't know what's going on. I hope they fucking do it right. That's all I care about. Nintendo needs to do shit right. So
They're not known for sorting out.
they're not good for
stuff,
online shit, yes.
I'm guessing they're probably going to. Hopefully they won't, but I'm guessing that they're just going to Nintendo it up again.
I hope they don't. I really hope they're starting to learn. And, I mean, the current president, good thing that he's leaving, he hasn't done. I don't know if he's done anything since he became president. It doesn't seem like he did shit. It seems like he sat on his ass, didn't do fucking anything. And the thing with Nintendo presidents, I don't know if this is everywhere, but they get a review every year from stockholders, and they kind of get kicked out. So maybe he got kicked out because he didn't fucking do anything. He didn't show up on Nintendo Direct. He didn't do anything during the year. Other people did it. So maybe this new guy is going to show up and be able to do stuff and water his way into the public's eyes. I don't know. I hope so. I miss Wada. He was so good. But that is it for news. So Dan, we need to move on.
Yes, it's time for the TGM quests. We asked you guys what games turned out way better than you expected.
We didn't ask. Mr.
All
Jesus
right.
Lifelike
Mr.
asked.
Jesus Lifelike asked. He
Yes.
was like, why not a reverse of last week's? So that's what we've done. And he answers, one that comes to mind for me is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Until that point, I was really unsold on games that are branded as indie. Sure, I'd enjoyed some in the past, but I was still locked into that AAA mentality. It was a fun ride and a great experience, and gave me a lens to look back on other games that I'd played and not realized that they fit into that category. And as I've basically corrected his mistakes, so yeah, he's typing gibberish.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, I actually didn't expect that from Steve. I thought he just liked a bunch of different stuff anyway. I mean, he liked Nintendo, so I figured he liked the mistakes. But yeah, that's interesting. I have Mark Annex in here, but why do I not have what he has said?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything, so
Yes,
he
did
has.
he not? Yeah, I was gonna say he had to
Yeah.
put something there. If I hold on, going up. Where the fuck is he?
I'll put it in.
Thank you. Good idea. Just as like mine would be Far Cry 3 after the issues Far Cry 2 had. Also, Titanfall 2's single player. Yes, I have to agree with Titanfall 2. Single player campaign was amazing. It was fucking amazing. That's me saying that. The first game didn't really have one. Well, no, it didn't have one because it was only multiplayer, which worried me for the sequel. So yes, they did very good on that, I must say.
Einhander says, I can't think of a game, but I feel the Legion expansion turned out better than expected.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
Gamer Girl 27 says, I can't believe she said this. I thought she just fucking, well, maybe it was a Telltale thing. I don't know, because she did love this. The Wolf Among Us. It was barely a blip on my radar when I saw a trailer. Hadn't heard of Fables before. Long story short, I've played it a dozen times.
Nice. She goes on to say,
Wait, did she say something else? Oh, shit! She did! I'm sorry, it put a space in there. The Tomb Raider reboot, I hadn't played any before, but everyone knows who Laura is. I was expecting a boobathon and not much else. It was really good, and they didn't give her gigantic boobs. I love Kim so much.
next up it is Denok, who says, for me it has to be Infinite Warfare. I thought they'd gone too far into the future and would be miles away from what the original COD was, but the story was good and I cared for my robot comrade. I stopped playing multiplayer after Modern Warfare 3. I still like their Michael Bay cheesy style campaigns, which probably means I won't pick up this year's COD when it goes on sale.
Speaking of that, I still haven't played World War One Call of Duty's main campaign. That sucks.
I played some of it. It's good.
Yeah, I played the first mission, I think. Alright, Mr. Rain says, I can't really think of one, but I'll say the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. I knew it was gonna be good, but that first time you get thrown into a space battle is amazing.
Yeah.
The the big laser cannons beaming through space, it always felt like there was so much going on at a time with so many different war stories that can be told. Haven't had an experience like that since.
Teflon 12 simply puts Final Fantasy 15.
You're so simple. Thank you, Jason. So much stuff to read out. Speaking of that, I need to take a drink before I read this next one. Alright, Big Rob. I totally spelled that wrong. 029. Rocket League comes, I'm guessing, comes to mind as a little game that continues to surprise me with its depth and skill ceiling. Which is definitely a thing because Rocket League just keeps giving. Abzu would be my second pick. It didn't try to wow you with mind-blowing realism. It pulled you in with the beautiful art style, and it kept you there with a story that didn't need to say much to get its point across, which is true because it literally doesn't say anything. But it's a really good game, so anybody,
Yeah.
Abzu is good.
This week, we're going to ask you, we want to know what the first game was that you fell in love with. You know, that first one game that you just had to keep playing.
I'm gonna tell you, Dan. Please put that in the show notes so I remember that because I swear you asked something last week and I don't remember it.
It's in the show notes right there.
Did you? Where's it at?
Below Big Rob.
Sorry, I was looking at the bold. The bold text did not help. There we go. I changed it. We're good.
Okay, next up is time for the cleanup. Emails, speaking pipes, voicemails, that's easy. We didn't get any, but we did get one or two TGM checks.
One or two.
So,
I'll take the
yeah.
first one. First one comes from Iron Hunter. Well, it was just a devil of Monster Hunter World, but I don't know if he's trying to say world or whatever there. But I have been informed that I don't play God of War or watch Thor Ragnarok, then my brother will murder me with either my shotgun or rock band guitar.
Next up, it's JSS Life like more Monster Hunter World. Detroit Become Human demo. Played the JP MHXX demo on the Switch. I have no
Wait,
idea what
what?
that is.
No, it must be Monster Hunter. It's Monster Hunter.
The Japanese Monster Hunter 20 or XX demo. Right, yeah. Plus more ukulele.
Well, I'm going to have to look up this fucking Japanese thing he didn't fucking tell me yesterday when he was talking to me. Uh, yeah. Next up is Mark Annex, and he says, finish Far Cry 5. So did I, woo! What a stupidly shit ending. I thought it was insane. Like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. Anyway, it's a Trump ending, as I would say. Late shift, guns, gore, and cannoli?
Yep.
What the fuck game is that? Okay. And of course, PUBG.
Next up, it's GamerGirl27, who has been playing Ratchet and Clank and finished Never Alone.
Yay! I'm gonna have to talk about it because there's shit that happens in that game. Denox says Monster Hunter World, Yakuza Kiwami, God of War boy, and he says late shift on Xbox One on N Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice.
And
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, Hellblade, fantastic game, really good. Next up, it's Teflon 12, who's been playing some more Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Of course.
Insert random BioWare game here.
Go ahead. No, do it. Give one up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Perhaps he's been playing.
Mention of my
Perhaps
Mass
he's
Effect.
gone back to the first. No, perhaps he's gone back to the first Dragon Age. And
I wouldn't
he'll
be
be watching
surprised.
Infinity whilst we're recording. So, yeah, thanks.
Mr. Rainey says Rocket League, Insurgency, Motorsport. Man, he's done a lot today or this week. Motorsports Manager Mobile 2, Fortnite Mobile. Yeah. Darwin Project. Lol.
Yeah, I need to play
We
some of that.
yeah, we need to do that. I said to Big Rob that I was gonna test it out and stuff because I have no idea what that is. So
Next up is Big Rob029, who's been playing Rocket League, Darwin Project with Mr. Rain, Minion Masters, Destiny 2, and Sea of Thieves. Mobile has been playing Friday the 13th, Puzzle Killer, The Room, Old Sins, Mario Run, and Paladin Strike.
good man.
So, Gary, that brings us to shout-outs. Have you got any shout-outs for the week?
I'm gonna shout out Stacy for playing Monster Hunter with me, let me help her out and stuff. And everyone that I play Monster Hunter with normally, Ben, Zerum, Steve, Denok, Jay, whoever's there. So, yeah, I mean, that's really it for me. So, Dan, how about you?
Yeah, Rory, Mr. Big Potatoes, playing
Oh
PUBG with
yeah,
me for
I
most of the
played.
week.
I got to play Rocket League, PUBG with him for the first time today, and that was fun. We all died.
Yeah. And Nimble Pixel, I said I'd shout him out. I spent the afternoon watching him turn himself into Spawn, painting his body. It's kind of nuts. He's done some pretty cool work, so go check him out on his Twitch channel or on Twitter, where you can see photos. Pretty cool.
Cool.
And I guess that's about it, apart from the people who have lost them. Where's it gone? Electrical Skateboard and Stack Attack, who are watching live. Thank you very much.
Oh, people watching live! Yay! All right.
Okay, Gary, web for the week to come. Where can people find you?
Amazon is X Live on Twitter, Amazon is Corona is Steam, Amazon 129 is Nintendo Work Origin, and Amazon 229 is PSN and Twitch. Dan, go ahead.
Everywhere. He just kind of mumbled, "I'm hardly down." So
I'm tired of
yeah.
saying it. There's so much shit I need to say. It
That's
sucks.
PSN, Xbox, Steam, Twitter. Yeah, everywhere. If you want my friend code for the Switch, it is 6969 4298 4281. Okay, Gary, where can people get a hold of us?
Alright, let's run through our lovely thing. First, just go to Discord and fucking add us. Or go to our website, which is games.com. But yeah, you can find everything there. So you can get us on Facebook, the Facebook podcast. Yes, that's exactly the Gamesmen podcast, which is facebook.com/the Gamesmen. You can get us at our voicemail, which is 412-267-RPG1 or 42. Fuck, I can't talk today. 412-267-7741. You can get us a speakpipe at speakpipe.com/TGM RPG. You can get us on our email at thegamesmanrpg@gmail.com. Our Twitter's at thegamesmanrpg, which you can also submit a TGM check or TGM quest, but it's better on Discord because it's just so much easier for everyone. You can also get us on our YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/gamesmanrpg. And you can get us on Twitch, which is the twitch.tv/gamesandrpg. You can get us on Mixer, mixer.com/gamesandrpg. Podbean is the gamesandrpg.podbean.com. That's where everything's stored. You can get on Stitcher, iTunes, give us a review. We need more reviews because we are starting out anew, really. So give us a review. Hopefully you love us. Give us 5 stars, all that stuff. VG Hub, the VGHub.net. That's all our affiliates. That's all the people we talk to. Get us on there. Or get other people. Get other podcasts to listen to. That's really why we do this bit. And then you can get Dan and I. I've been way too lazy. The Gamesmen.com/charity events. You can find Dan and I for doing special effect or why am
Extra Life.
Extra Life? Yes, I completely forgot that. Yeah, so you can get us on there. You can give money to children or people that need help. Yes, do that. It's always good. Dan.
Okay, well, that will do it for episode 215. So, on behalf of Gary, Amorous89 Lever, I am Dan, Hardly Dan Natman. Together, we are the Gamesmen, and until next time, we ask,
what role will you play?
Okay, stop.
Yep, stopping. No, it's not stopping. Stop. Oh, I'm hitting record, not stop. I'm good at this. Alright. File.
215.
Export. MP3.
50 seconds.
Recording is 50 seconds? What?
You stop the stream.
Nope, not yet. So people can still hear us. 1 second. I am going to stop it though. There it is. OBS. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you had fun. Bye, boys.